How's it feel to reach 450 NBL games?
Look, it's exciting. I said during the week, 450 NBL games is exciting enough, but to play them with one club and to play them with an organisation such as the Wildcats, I consider it a privilege, and it's a huge honour. It's huge.
Do you think it's going to be a rarity for players to play so long with one club as time goes on?
I feel like they always say that. Look, it depends. There's different pathways now. There's college, obviously, that's still up there. There's guys coming through the development program. There's next stars. There's multiple pathways that you can do it. Obviously, college eats in 4 years, which I did. But I think there'll still be some guys getting up there. Maybe Tony Ronaldson's record might stick around for a while. But I think there'll still be guys getting up there.
Are you going to go for the record, do you think?
Yeah, we'll see. My legs and body feel all right now, but ask me again in 6 months and it might be a different answer.
Have you had many past Wildcats reach out to you? Any legends or former teammates already kind of congratulating you on the milestone?
Not too many. Not too many right now. I'm only on 449. It's not as exciting 449 as 450. So yeah.
So will it come out later?
Maybe, I don't know.
Will you play this weekend? Play the 450s away?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, we've got a full roster. Hopefully, with Du, hopefully he's back. I'm loving what he's providing, and hopefully that injury isn't as severe as we first thought. But yeah, hopefully.
Talk to us about, did Christian do anything out there today? Did he train with the group?
I didn't train with the group, but he's certainly on court. He looks like he's moving well from what I can see, but again, above my pay grade. Hopefully he'll be back. As I said, I love what he's providing. He's a calming influence, rarely makes a bad decision. He's been great for us, I think.
Looked horrible on the vision. You would have had some sort of view from where you were sitting. I would have thought on the game. Were you worried that he might have done something significant?
I actually haven't seen the vision back. I thought it was a hyperextension so you look at ACLs and MCLs and ligaments, and obviously that's worst case scenario, but I think he's quite a tough individual as well, so to see him not being able to put weight on it was concerning, but I think from all accounts it's not as bad as first thought.
Can you talk a bit about what you've seen from him as a player since he's arrived? He's set him quite well so far.
Yeah, as I said, I love what he brings. He's incredibly strong, incredibly balanced. He's never off balance or out of control. Great offensive skill set, which I think we've only seen a little bit of. Rarely makes a bad decision. Doesn't say too much. Just lets his game do the talking. I love what he's bringing, and good rebounder too. Good size, good strength. So yeah, if he's on the team, we're a better team.
You guys have shown patches of excellent play, and it sort of seems to fade out of games and sort of lose your the gelling factor. How do you address that? Is it just time, or how do you sort of get over that hump?
Yeah, look, a little bit of both. You said it yourself. We play some really, really good basketball, and then we play some really poor basketball. And I don't think we're going to. It's pretty tough to eliminate all poor basketball, but if we can, eliminate the length of time that we're playing poorly, or eliminate kind of the depths of how badly we're playing, it'll go a long way. It's just kind of steadying the ship and snapping out of it a bit quicker, I think. It's pretty hard to play the perfect game. I think there's an expectation that we're not going to. It's just, realising when we're in a rut and getting ourselves out of it quicker.
What have you guys identified in sort of reviewing matches, how those ruts come about, and what is getting you out of them during games when you do get out of them?
Yeah, look, I think during the week probably rebounding. I think we rebounded really well against Melbourne. Obviously Sydney not so much. You give any team that many more shots, then it's going to be tough to win. So you control the glass, control the possession game. It goes a long way to winning the game.
Game 450 goes without saying. You're pretty much the only one left from the old Wildcats guard from those championship days that you won. Bryce, to an extent.
Yeah, PC was pretty important in
To
there.
an extent, that kind of identity you built through those years under Trevor, where you were so strong defensively and played a real kind of Wildcats brand of basketball. How can you bring that to this team? And it's a different style, more offensively that you've played, but how can you bring that style of Wildcats basketball back to this group?
Yeah, look, everyone likes to throw the term Wildcats basketball out, but we're not the Wildcats of last year, we're not the Wildcats of 10 years ago, we're not the Wildcats of 20 years ago. We have our own identity, and JR's a different coach than Scott was, and Scott's a different coach than Trev was. So, there's many ways to win a championship, and we had some success, defensively, but we're a different, this team is built differently. So we are who we are, and we're going to go about it a different way than we did 5 years ago, and that's okay, and we own that, and it's different.
Do you think maybe then it'll just take some time for you guys to, I know we're obviously a few games in, but take some time for a team that hasn't really played together aside from this year, a lot of new faces? Do you think it'll just take some time to get that gelling and really build on that as the season goes?
I mean, a little bit, but most teams are in a similar kind of boat. We had a fair bit of change, but other teams have had changes too. We've still got a fairly solid core. Ty's been here, Corey, BC, myself. I could name some more, but every team's in the same boat, so it's got to be sped up, and that chemistry that you talk about has got to happen soon.
450 games, about the same number of haircuts across that time. Do you have a?
I've only had about 3 haircuts. That's why it's so long.
Do you have a favourite hairstyle? Is there any that you regret when you see them pop up?
Oh, regret's a strong word. I don't know what you're implying. No, not at all. I figured when I get a real job, I probably won't be able to have some of those haircuts. So no, regret nothing.
Do you have a favourite?
Well, I liked it long because I didn't have to pay for haircuts, but I probably think I look a bit more respectable right now.
Awesome.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks,
Thanks, guys. Cheers.